magic book escapes from the grip of 4 evil wizards. It hides in the last place anybody would expect, the Smurf Village. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Facundo Unia and I hope you're doing fine. Today I'm gonna talk about the new Smurf movie from Paramount starring Rihanna. Let's dig in. The main characters of the movie is Smurfette, Rihanna, and a new Smurf called No Name. So No Name says, "Who am I?" And he feels very lost. He's searching for an identity because everybody else has a thing.
Smash that subscribe button!
Like clumsy, he's called clumsy because he's very clumsy. Or brainy because he's very intelligent. But No Name hasn't found his thing and is eating him up. Because No Name, he wants to be like all the other ones. He wants to have his thing that signifies and then gives him an identity. So he talks to Papa Smurf, and Papa Smurf takes us a list and says, "There are not so many things left that you haven't tried because we had tried so many things. But what about being Clog Smurf, like making clogs, shoes, you know?" And he says, "Okay, let's try it." So everybody are like very excited because he's gonna try to make his first clog shoe, but it hasn't succeeded. It goes very badly. And then Papa Smurf says, "What about being Shark Smurf? Or like Shark Hunter Smurf?" And then it's very funny because a Smurf who looks like he's being eaten by a shark comes, "That's already taken, I am Shark Smurf." So No Name actually says, "I want to be Magic Smurf. I think magic is my thing." But then Papa Smurf says, "There's no such thing as a magical Smurf. So you can't be Magic Smurf." And then No Name and Smurfette are talking to each other, and you can feel there's something there, like they really like each other. So Smurfette says, "I'm not the one that was supposed to be. I was supposed to be a villain who was gonna help Gargamel against the Smurf, but I chose to be a part of my chosen family. And my family has accepted me, and you are part of my family." No, actually, No Name, he still feels very talentless, and he feels like he doesn't belong. But everything changes when he goes into the forest, and you can see there's a book who looks very cute. He's looking at No Name and says, "Oh, you're going to find your magic within," says the book. And then suddenly, No Name is starting to make like light bubbles from his hand. Chup, 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 chup. And he's like, "Wow, what is this?" And he's starting to shoot lightning and stuff like that. Pew, 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 pew. So No Name has found his thing, or has he? Do, 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 boop, boop. No Name's magic is unlocking a forgotten magic and is sending shockwaves through the multiverse because there's somebody who's been looking for the Smurfs all the time. And that somebody is Razamel. And Razamel, he is Gargamel, evil brother. And he's even more evil than Gargamel is. And he wants all the 4 books because he wants to rewrite reality itself. Razamel and the rest of the evil wizards, they have 3 books, but they need the first book that is staying with the Smurfs. And Razamel, assistant Joel is like do do do, like do 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 on a computer, and then suddenly he says, "Oh, what is this?" And then he finds a Smurf village, and then Joel goes running towards the evil wizard Razamel. "I found them, I found them." When Papa Smurf is kidnapped, Smurfette leads the Smurf on a rescue mission through a wild dimensions, magical portals, and even the real world, including Paris. Along the way, they discover Papa Smurf's lost brother, Ken, and the truth about another lost hero, Ron, who disappeared, but he might still be alive in a long forgotten dimension. And here comes my review. I like the movie mostly because of its message that you should always try to search for your inner self and be yourself, and you shouldn't let anybody else say who you're supposed to be or who you are. That's a strong message. And I also liked Rihanna as Smurfette. She was very cool in the movie, and the music, The music was very good. It had a lot of bangers, a lot of good songs. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is the club scene, because this is where we first meet Ken. Ken is Papa Smurf's badass brother. He's very funny. Ken is very cool. He feels like a hero. And when he finds out that Papa Smurf is gone, he doesn't think twice about going out on a quest to find his lost brother. I actually like the emotional arcs in the movie, because the thing with no name, trying to find himself, trying to evolve, trying to become himself, was actually very good. And Rihanna, actually, she was very good in the movie as Smurfette, because she was made by clay by two villains, but she chose not to be a villain. She chose to become a hero and to help her found family. And I love that message a lot, because for me, family is not only by blood. Family is most of the time for people who you choose to be your family, people who love you for who you are, and people who accept you for who you are. They are your family. And now, here comes my negative part. Sometimes the movie actually felt a little bit rushed. It felt like I was speeding through the movie, and sometimes it felt that the movie was lacking something. I don't know why. I can't exactly pinpoint what the movie was lacking, but it lacked something. And did I like the movie? Yes, I liked it. But I didn't love it. I liked it. I felt like No Name, he became too OP, you know? But then I told my kid, actually, I didn't like that he became too OP. He had too much power. But then my kid said something very cool. That's what happens when you stop doubting yourself. And honestly, that hit me harder than anything in the movie. If you see the movie that way, when you stop doubting yourself and you become your true self, you can become OP. Then the movie is great. Did I like the movie? Yes, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I think the movie was kind of fun. It's one of those movies you can bring your kid and just watch the movie and enjoy yourself. You're gonna find something, and your kid definitely is gonna find something. So the movie is very good that way. And is the movie meant for the cinema? Yes, I think so. It's one of those movies that you can just have fun, you know? Just bring your kid, you sit down and enjoy it. And actually, I think the movie is gonna do very good along the road on digital. I think the movie is gonna explode on digital, and maybe it's gonna come on Netflix, and then the movie is gonna become a big hit, I think.
Smash that subscribe button!
When the movie ends, it feels like Paramount wants to make a sequel, but let's see how much the movie makes. Because if it makes a lot of money, it's no brainer, it's gonna be lots of sequels. But let's see. Actually, the Smurfs are very popular in Europe, because the Smurfs are from Europe. So we like them a lot. And do you like the Smurf? Tell me down in the comments. And while you're down there, why not give me a like? And you know what? Why not subscribe? Because if you subscribe, then we can hang with each other even more. Bye bye hugs, bye bye hugs, bye bye hugs. Pom pom pom, pachom pachom pachom, quédate, pom pom.